the first race of the festival gets underway, and they race towards the first, with Elfast, one of the leaders, and Auction Law on the far side. And right up with them is Western Legend, racing now towards the second. Western Legend showing with his white face in the center. Auction Law over on the far side. Sondrio is right up there, Elfast as well. Then comes Instant Tan towards the left of the picture as we see them. But Western Legend with the advantage from Sondrio. Auction Law on the far side being tracked by Lalitpur. On the near side, Elfast with Instant Tan, and then Blitzkrieg and Island Set with the sheepskin noseband. Western Legend jumps the second, just in the lead. From Sondrio over on the far side is Auction Law. Behind them, Island Set, and then comes Alakine and Elfast and Lalitpur and Blitzkrieg. And Cruising Altitude, then Yahib on the inside with Decided and Sudden Victory. Then comes Nod Form and Young Bence, and Lock Gale is just the back marker at the moment. It's Sondrio on the inside of Western Legend, Auction Law and Island Set, and then comes Blitzkrieg and Elfast, then Lalitpur on the inside with Alakine, and then on the outside Sudden Victory. Cruising Altitude just behind the lead with his stable companion Decided almost upsides him. And Redundant Pal, Granville Hotel are the two back markers now as the leaders come down to the third and jump it. Western Legend, Sondrio, Blitzkrieg, mistake there by Riverhead. Western Legend from Sondrio, Island Set, then on the inside it's Auction Law, on the outside is the grey Blitzkrieg. Then comes Decided, Cruising Altitude and Nod Form. As they run down to the fourth of the 8 flights, Western Legend with the advantage still from Sondrio, Island Set, Auction Law, Blitzkrieg and Nod Form. Then Cruising Altitude and Decided. Young Bence has improved into the center of the field. Beginner race uphill now. Sondrio and Western Legend still from Auction Law in third, Blitzkrieg 4, 5. There's Island Set. Just behind Island Set is Nod Form making good ground as they jump the fifth, with also coming to join the leaders Cruising Altitude towards the outside. And as they race up now with 3 to jump, it's Sondrio in the lead from Cruising Altitude, traveling well in second. Then comes Western Legend and Island Set, and behind them Sudden Victory is making good progress, and Nod Form is still in contention, and just behind the leaders is Granville Hotel coming down now to the next. And as they do so, Sondrio on the inside, Cruising Altitude, Nod Form, Western Legend, Granville Hotel a faller there. Granville Hotel has gone. He's brought down Blitzkrieg. Elementary's been brought down as well. 3 have gone there, including the champion Peter Scudamore. Sondrio has the advantage now as they race now to the second last. From Cruising Altitude, Western Legend, Island Set producing a run on the inside. It's Sondrio with the advantage from Island Set, Cruising Altitude. Then comes Young Bence, Lalitpur, Western Legend and Nod Form. At the final flight now, Sondrio from Island Set in the sheepskin nosebag, then Cruising Altitude. And over the last, it was Sondrio from Island Set. Then comes Cruising Altitude, Island Set trying to challenge Sondrio. Island Set on the near side, Sondrio on the far side. Sondrio just holding Island Set at the moment as they race up towards the line. Sondrio is going to win it. He's been right up there from the outset. Sondrio's won it. Island Set is second. It's going to be close for third between Young Bence and Cruising Altitude, with just in behind them Redundant Pal and Nod Form and Western Legend and Lalitpur. And of course a big turning point here at the third last, when Granville Hotel went, Elementary went, Blitzkrieg went. And I'm afraid that was a very, very nasty incident indeed, but no doubt about the winner of the Waterford Crystal Supreme Novices Hurdle, the 12th running under its present title. First, number 16, Sondrio, owned by Mrs. J.M. Rahn, trained by the all-conquering Martin Pipe, the oldest runner in the race at 8 years old, and ridden by Jonathan Lauer. Second was number 10, Island Set, owned by Mr. Jim Short, trained by Kevin Morgan, and ridden by Hugh Davis. And it's a photo for third between Young Bence and Cruising Altitude. But this is the winner Sondrio, who's maintained this fantastic run for Martin Pipe, his 161st winner of the season. Sondrio, ridden by Jonathan Lowe.
And of course there were a million in with a chance coming down the hill, but just watch because quite a few of them exit here. Granville Hotel on the inside, look for him in the orange colours, and also Alakine in the green in the middle, while they both go independently, but then they start to bring right on the inside, on the right. There going now is Granville Hotel with the blinkers. He's going, I'm afraid, but in the middle of the field, Alakine falls down now, and they bring a stack of horses down with them. Here comes Elementary in the light blue colours. The grey Blitzkrieg, he's just going, he tripped over Alakine's body. Here's Elementary in the light blue colours of Paul Green, nowhere to go at all. He's missed Alakine, he's trying to miss the grey horse, and he has nowhere to go at all. Champion jockey Peter Scudamore goes crashing out of the sign. Amazingly, there, Elementary didn't actually fall, but when you hit a stationary object at that speed, the momentum changes quite considerably. But there you can see, well, the devastation left by that fall. As the race continued now, well, it was down to Sondrio, who'd been up there from the start in those green and yellow colours. Jonathan Lowe riding, because of course Peter Scudamore had opted to ride Elementary. Jonathan Lowe riding his 20th win of the season, 161 for Martin Pipe. But just behind him with the sheepskin noseband is Island Set. I thought he'd win from here because he's a real tough horse. And then cruising altitude in the breast girth, the white breast girth, just starting to weaken a little bit. Well, the other horse there, Elfast, was just going out of the picture, but Sondrio has got about a length and a half lead at that stage. You'd have thought that Island Set, in fact, would pick him up from here because he's got good flat form, but then Sondrio had been a decent horse on the level too. Well, you can see they're leaving the rest for dead. There's going to be nothing coming from behind at this stage still. It is cruising altitude in third place. But going to the line, Jonathan Lowe, head down, really going for it. Huell Davis this side in the light colours on Island Set. Well, he's not been disgraced, he's been beaten. But Sondrio, in the end, was going away again for a marvellous victory. 25-1 Sondrio.